Hello everybody, welcome back to the career of Alban Zogbaum and the HE-111. It's now the 11th of September 1942. Previous episode we went up and hit that river crossing a second time. Missed the bridge a second time, but we did get some kills there with some armament hits. Proceeding to the next day and looking at the roster for today, we have two missions on deck. The first one here, this bomb enemy airfield, is taking place at 1:30 in the morning. We are not involved in that mission, but we will be hitting a bridge just past 4 p.m. today. So we'll go ahead and proceed here and see how the squadron makes out here on this first mission of the day. Okay, so one kill on the mission. That was Theobald Steerer getting one transport. And in other news, it looks like Conrad Lang has been wounded in action on this mission. The bomber survived, but the pilot was wounded. So, interesting morning mission. But that being said, we are ready now to get into briefing. Okay, so look here in briefing. We have the target up here. As you can see, bombing from the altitude of 3,000 meters at 320 kph, both very normal numbers for us. Here's that bridge that we have been ordered to destroy today, and it does look like we are coming in perpendicular to that bridge, which I think, at least in my opinion, that's a little bit better than coming in parallel, which we have sometimes done in this career mode. Of course, here looking on the right hand side, we'll have fighter escort meeting us waypoint 2, and of course enemy fighters may be in the area. Otherwise, Karl-Heinz Strait will be the flight lead. We will be wingman number 2 for the mission, somewhere in the middle. Look here at the weather reports. So from bomb altitude here, the wind is going to be blowing from 264 degrees at 23 meters per second. Of course, down here, the target, which we will see, is next to these two towns here, Shishkinkin and Kuznetsov are those two towns that we'll be looking for. It is just past the river on one of these little offshoots, so should be easily identifiable here from the air, I hope. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get our bomber sorted out with the cannons. And I am going to be taking the 4 250s this time. We are not going to have very much time to drop these bombs on target, so we're not going to be able to hit both at the same time. So we'll just be taking bombs in our bomb bay. We have 4 fighter escorts today. As they are coming over top of us, we're normally accustomed to a little bit larger of a flight, but today looks like perhaps after the events of yesterday, the best we can muster is 4 aircraft here on the fighter front. We've completed the turn at waypoint 2, and we will go ahead and get the bomb site sorted out. So in the bomb site here, we're already accustomed to doing those two. Meanwhile, while we're in here, we'll just say the interval is staying locked to 0.05. It is not changing. There is just simply not going to be enough time to do anything else other than the lowest possible drop frequency. But meanwhile here, very slight changes from briefing. The wind speed is now 22 meters per second from 263 degrees. So we'll go ahead and get 22 set up, and then 263 is going to be somewhere around here, because due west will be 270, so this large one is going to be what we're looking for. That'll be 260, this large line here. I always start second guessing myself. Put in the middle. We'll do that. Yeah, that should be okay. It's 230 will be hitting us in the side. Yeah, I'm good with that. So meanwhile, we are chugging along. Oh, it would help if I would interview mode. We are chugging along here, going into some clouds. It is a bit of a cloudy day here. You can see up ahead some more clouds on the horizon, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of sync up the modes here, so we'll have a little bit easier of a time coming up to the target. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll sit here and hang out. We'll start scanning for fighters here. Since we've made that cross waypoint 2, we're going to be entering enemy territory here in just a little bit, and see if the Russians mount a defense today. Okay, so as we're flying to waypoint, or rather the target, a bit of an update. My throttle is not working, which is problematic. We can drop bombs. I can still look around, but I do not have control over the throttle at the moment. I'm trying to see if I can't fix this thing, but it's disconnected, not reconnecting. So, bit of a frightening development here in front of us right now, particularly when it's coming to landing. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to map some landing gear and things onto, I don't know, something. So bit of a technical difficulty here midway through the flight, but we're gonna continue on. So here goes nothing. We have some sort of flight over here on our right hand side coming into us now. That river right there is the front line, and we are going to drop. In fact, I lost my ability to zoom in, but there's something under the clouds too. This is going to be fun. Once again, no throttle today. The whole throttle system is not working. There goes everybody. But hey, guess what? We're gonna drop here soon, so nothing I can really do about it right now. So here's that river, and then it's this little bit here, I think. I'm hit. No, we're out of the fight, guys. We're out of the fight. Look at our airspeed. I'm full throttle here. We gotta ditch. We gotta ditch. This isn't good. Oh shit, we're on fire. Oh shit, we're on fire. Okay. Right engine's out. Yeah, left engine's out, excuse me. We're gonna... Oh, we're on fire. We gotta bail. We gotta bail. Bail, bail, bail. I do appear to be drifting a little bit, so this is going to be interesting. We're kind of, in my estimation, we're landing in no man's land. Our 4 crew members over there should be okay. Alban's situation here is a little unique because this is not necessarily friendly territory. Meanwhile, there's our flight right there. Another bomber is going down. Look, right there. More bombers in trouble as well. You can see one's dropping out of formation. Here comes one right here. This guy's smoking from the looks of it going in. There's one in a nosedive. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombers. Still, oh, look at this guy right here. He's going upside down, inverted. There's chutes 1, 2, 3 of them going out. This guy down here, you can see him smoking. He's at a weird trajectory. I don't know if he's trying to survive or not. And then here's the other 4. We just got shredded. That was a massacre. You can still hear the plane engines here from the Russians. There's a bomber, or rather a fighter over there. Actually, here's the entire group right here looking to make another attack, perhaps. Can I see the target from here? I can. Look, right there. You can see the target. Looks like they hit the bridge. They got something. I have drifted. Bailed out somewhere over here. Closer to the guys. Like the wind has been pushing me. I'm fairly certain this is, no bueno. We'll see though. I'm gonna wind up closer to the target. Alrighty. So there is the event of September 11th, 1942. Bailed out. I don't know if we got hit by a fighter or if we got hit by flak of some sort or something, but we were instantly on fire, lost speed, and yeah, had to bail out. It looks like from the wind that we drifted into the target area. If my estimations were correct, we bailed out right around no man's land and drifted towards the target. So it says bailed out. I will be absolutely stunned if we are not captured. But obviously no kills, did not make it to the target, so we have 0s on the board. At least when we were drifting down, it did look like they had some good hits on the target there with the squadron, But overall in that flight, it looked like only 4 bombers got away unscathed. Everybody else had to bail out, and we lost sight of that 5th one. So let's see. Let's click finish and see what happens. Okay, so first off, am I about to be shocked? I'm just kind of looking in the background here. First off, Alban Zogbaum has been awarded the front flying clasp for bombers in bronze. So what exactly is this? The front flying clasp for bombers was instituted by Hermann Goering on January 30th, 1941, and was awarded based on the number of operational missions completed. So bronze is for 20, silver for 60, gold for 110, gold with pendant for 300 for bomber crews, or 400 for dive bomber crews. An operational mission was counted if the enemy was engaged or if enemy airspace was penetrated by a given distance. Multiples of missions were also awarded for exceeding a given number of hours in the air. Transport plane crews were also awarded this clasp until November 19, 1941, when the front flying clasp for transport planes was instituted. The gold pendant was instituted on June 26, 1942, in response to the growing number of operational missions being accumulated. It was hung beneath the wreath of the main gold clasp. Nice. So congratulations to Alban. Are you kidding me? I'm perplexed. Perplexed, I tell you. Let's look at the map here. Because I bailed out in this little area here. I bailed out between these 2 rivers. Or the river splits, I should say, is probably a better way of phrasing that. Bailed out here, and I drifted this way. I drifted to the east with the wind. I feel like I landed right about in here from the looks of things. Alban must have snuck out. Huh. I don't know what to say. Anyways, Gerd Henschel, good for him. He got the bridge. And Simon Hapash, August Veldlinger got the AAA, and Johann Schnell getting a AAA. He is a POW. He has gone missing in action. He is out of the game, as they say. I'm just absolutely stunned. I thought for sure where we landed that we were going to be captured. But here we are. Not only are we not captured, we got awarded for it. Here's the stats. 5 aircraft kills through vehicles, 10 armaments, and 11 buildings. And somehow, some way, the career of Alban Zogbaum moves on to the 12th. Incredible. Let's just hit next day and make absolutely sure that that's the case. My goodness. Well, Albie, I'm simply stunned. Absolutely stunned. What are we doing today? We're bombing a railway junction. Oh, how exciting. A night mission for once. Oh, that's so exciting. Bombing a railway junction. That's for next time. So, thanks so much for watching. I don't know when you're going to see this. I had a lot of stuff going on professionally, which has definitely caused a delay, both in filming and what's going to turn into the recording here. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed, and take care.